Hello everyone, and welcome to the channel, and welcome to today's golf rules tip: a ball at rest moved in the general area. And I'm out here at Stonecrest Golf Course and Community in Bedford, Indiana, out here on West Course, hole number 3, a par 4, where we'll be going over some situations in regards to if your ball gets moved in the general area, that area between the tee box and the green. Let's get right to it with situation number 1. You can see my ball has come to rest right here in the fairway. And situation number 1 is if you or your golf equipment cause the ball to move. Because we are in the general area, here's the ruling. Let's say, for example, I take my practice swing and I just bump the ball. Okay? Now, what I have to do is put this ball back. I want you guys to understand terminology called playing from the wrong spot. We never want to do that. If I play from the wrong spot, that is a 2-stroke penalty. And I could do that in this situation. If I go back up and I play that ball and strike it, it's an automatic 2-stroke penalty for playing from the wrong spot. What I have to do to only accrue a 1-stroke penalty here in the general area is I must put that ball back. Put it back to the best of your knowledge, and then now strike your ball, and it is a 1-stroke penalty in situation number 1. If you strike it after where you moved it, playing from the wrong spot, it's a 2-stroke penalty. Now, situation 2 involves identifying your golf ball. The rules of golf allow you to examine a golf ball to see if it's yours. Often, our marking on the golf ball, such as mine, on my golf balls it says GIR Golf LLC on them. Sometimes we cannot see, because it's face down, if that truly is our ball. And the rules of golf allow us to mark that ball, pick it up, clean it enough only for identification, and put it back without penalty. It's a good idea to notify your fellow playing competitors that you're going to do this, allow them a chance to examine what you're about to do. But you simply, in this situation, I'm here in the general area, I take a golf tee, I mark the golf ball's location. You must do that. I pick it up, I clean it only enough to see my marking, and I see right there, GIR Golf LLC, I know that's my ball. Now, I put it back, and I must replicate the lie. Pretty easy to do here in the fairway. And now I can pick my mark up, play my shot, no penalty. Where we get in trouble is, we get excited, and we just say, hey, you may even tell your fellow playing partner, hey, I need to identify my ball, I'm going to pick it up. And they say, okay, go ahead. You get up here, you pick this ball up, and you say, yeah, it's mine, and you put it back. Now you've just incurred a 1-stroke penalty because you caused the ball to move in situation 2. You got to mark it and then put it back. Situation 3 is when searching for your ball in the general area, you or a fellow player cause it to move by accident. So I'll demonstrate here. I'm in some rough, and I'm looking for my ball. I'm taking my club, and okay, I just bumped a ball. I can see it's mine. So now, what do? Okay, again, I was searching for the ball, and you're allowed to use your club, you're allowed to use your foot. This grass isn't real tall here today, not the best example, but I caused that ball to move with my club. Now, there's no penalty if I put the ball back. Where we can get in trouble is if I just go hit this ball right now where it's at. If you notice, I improved its lie. For one, I might be tempted to hit this shot. If I do, I would be playing from the wrong spot. And as we talked about in situation 1, that's a 2-stroke penalty. So I cannot play this ball where it has come to rest now. I've caused it to move during a search. I must put it back and replicate the lie in order to have no penalty. So I simply put it back, bury the ball back down in there because that's how it was before I bumped it. And because this was during a search and I put it back, there is no penalty in this situation. In situation number 4, your ball is moved when you're removing loose impediments, such as these guys, like leaves, naturally occurring things, stones, twigs, a pine cone that I actually have rested here behind my ball. The rules of golf allow you free relief from these. You can do that out in the general area. You can remove them out of the path of your swing, your stance, even the ball's lie. But however, in the general area, if you remove one of these loose impediments and it causes the ball to move, it is a 1-stroke penalty if you put it back, and a 2-stroke penalty if you play it where it ends up, because you again would be playing from the wrong spot, and we don't want to do that. Let's demonstrate that now with this pine cone and see the proper procedure for situation number 4. So let's talk about the situation. I just hit a bomb down here, shot number 1, this par 4, and I just have this little pitch into this green. I've got this pine cone that's up against my ball, and I know the rules of golf allow me to remove that, so I'm going to do that. But watch what just happened. Even though that ball moved just a little bit, it came out of its resting place and moved. That is a 1-stroke penalty if I put it back. If I hit this shot right now, that's a 2-stroke penalty for playing from the wrong spot. You must put the ball back and replicate its lie and play this shot, and you'll be assessed 1-stroke penalty in this situation because your ball moved when removing a naturally occurring loose impediment. All right, let's talk about situation number 5. Situation number 5 is if your ball has come to rest on a movable obstruction. These are man-made objects, such as bunker rakes. That's a common thing you see in the general area. It may be somebody's golf glove they left behind. Those are movable obstructions, and you're allowed free relief from those if your stance, the ball's lie or swing is impeded by that. Now, in this situation, my ball has come to rest on somebody's wrapper here. Now, I don't have to hit this shot and play it as it lies. The rules of golf allow me to remove that, just like it did the pine cone. However, this is a man-made object, and a movable obstruction, if I move this ball, or excuse me, if I move that movable obstruction, that wrapper, and the ball moves, the rules of golf allow me to put the ball back without a penalty. So big difference here in situation 5. Now I'll demonstrate. I'll remove this wrapper, see if the ball moves. Okay, the ball, as you can see, came out of its spot. Because this is a man-made object, it's just a wrapper. It's not a naturally occurring object such as a twig, a stone, a leaf, a pine cone, and another example. The rules of golf allow me to put that ball back and play the shot without penalty in situation number 5. Situation 6 is if this golf ball is moved by an outside influence. In other words, by another player, whether it's accidental or intentional, a spectator, an animal, or any other outside influence that's not you, the player. If this ball, if a dog came in here right now and picked this ball up and bumped it, and I saw that, I must put that ball back. Put it back to the best of your knowledge and hit that shot without a penalty because it's an outside influence. This often happens with spectators. They may not know, or they may walk and bump the ball, okay, or pick it up thinking it's just a ball out there randomly that they want to add to their collection and take home. If you see that happen, don't wig out, okay? There's no penalty, but you must put the ball back to the best of your knowledge. If that ball gets moved by an outside influence, and you know about it and you go strike it because it's a better lie, you accrue a 2-stroke penalty again because you're playing from the wrong spot. Now let's say the dog in our example, or a big bird, or some kind of crazy situation happens and your ball comes to rest in the general area, it's taken away, and they take away and the bird flies off or the dog runs away and you cannot retrieve the ball. The rules of golf allow you under that situation to go put a new ball in play without penalty. Put it back in that spot the best you can, no penalty. Again, you must try to go back to that spot to the best of your ability in this situation. In situation 7, let's talk about a ball that's come to rest in the general area and it is hit by another player's ball. What happens in that event? Again, this video is about balls that come to rest in the general area. Now I'm up here by the green. However, I am not on the green. If I was on the putting green, we may have a different rule situation. Look out for future videos from us on that. But here, my ball is the white one. It's come to rest in the general area. I'm in the fairway, the fringe area around the green. The green doesn't start till up here. I'm still in the general area. If another player's ball comes in and hits my ball, now my ball didn't move much, sometimes this ball moves a lot, my ball must be put back, even if it moved just a little bit. I'm back and I see this happen. I must put that ball back. Now my ball may have ricocheted off 30 yards. I got to go put it back to the best of my ability to avoid hitting from the wrong spot. If I hit from the wrong spot, again, that's a 2-stroke penalty. Even though that ball moved very little, technically if I hit that, that would be a 2-stroke penalty. I must put it back. Now you'll notice the other player's ball has landed on the green in this situation. It struck my ball. That is just a chance occurrence. They get the benefit of your ball helping them out in this situation. Unfortunately for you, being they're your competitor, that ball does not get put back. They don't replay it. That ball is just a chance occurrence because we're here in the general area. So their next shot is a putt. It worked out good for them. Sometimes it may kick and be in a penalty area or in the water, and that's just a chance occurrence. That ball has to be dealt with wherever it comes to rest. So in this situation, my ball was the white ball. I put it back. I play it. Good job, no penalty. The other person just plays their ball where that's at rest here on the green in order to avoid any penalties in situation number 7. All right, let's talk about one last situation, situation number 8. My ball has come to rest in the general area. I'm up here on the fringe. I am not on the putting green, okay? I'm still in the general area. Let's say a big gust of wind comes and blows my ball down there. Okay, I didn't cause it to move, but a big gust of wind came, okay? I cannot put that ball back and play it. If I do so, that would be a 2-stroke penalty. This is just a chance occurrence in this situation. I must play this ball right here with no penalty. Again, if I think, oh, that's not fair, and put it back up here, and I play this shot, it's a 2-stroke penalty because I played from the wrong spot. That's why it's important to know these rules. So that was wind. Let's say gravity. If you have a steep slope here, and you're walking up to your ball, and gravity just takes over, same thing. It's a chance occurrence. You just got to play it where it lies, no penalty. If you put it back or move it, it's a 2-stroke penalty for playing from the wrong spot in this situation. All right, that wraps up our video here. We gave you several different situations when your ball is moved after it comes to rest in the general area. Be on the lookout for future videos from us. Thank you so much for watching the channel. Be sure to push that subscribe button, that like button. That helps us out a lot. Remember to smile often, have fun. God loves you. We'll see you next time.